actually had a very productive day. But we
That was
are
good.
Quilters HQ, Sewing Machines Express, and Windmill Sewing Center. The websites are quiltershq.com, QHQ the number 2.com, and windmillsewingcenter.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central. This month's block is, it's an Ohio Star. I think it's in Ohio. I think it is. Times 4. It creates this cool secondary design as well with the white. So I've cut out all of my shapes. So we're making flying geese the old-fashioned way. And so we have small triangles and larger triangles. The key with this, I did set all my pieces up. I'm actually gonna sew it from the wrong side so that I can make sure that my pieces are, my red is covering. And so when you're lining these up, you're gonna line up this bottom corner. So here's my triangle. This piece goes on there. You're lining up this corner, not this one up here. So this, the top part, the peaky part of the, did you like that? I just made that up. The peaky part of the triangle is going to have a little bit sticking out over it. Here, let me put some white behind it so you can see it. Can we see that?
Somebody asked if they missed, is AccuQuilt Thursday? No, it's...
That was third Thursdays. That was like Thursday. 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay. And so I'm going to sew from the... Okay. Let me get my triangles lined up because I actually started this so that I could make sure the machine was set up right. So I'm lining up this corner and my excess is peeking out over the peaky point of the triangle. I like that. Peaky point. It's a new technical term. And we have a lot of these to do. So what's everybody working on? I'm working on store projects.
Hey Cindy, how are you?
And I did go through and make sure all my pieces were flipped the right side up so that I can just
fly right through them.
Fly right through these. I need to arrange a little bit though.
Oh, we got some stuff coming in here. Been off.
I asked what everybody was doing, what everybody was working on.
Been off mind-wise for 3 days. That always sounds good. My Sojo is gone. I haven't sewn anything in a month.
What?
Jen Connor. And working on Judy Niemeyer pepper dish wall hanging.
Gotta go pet the fabric. Yeah. Or start cleaning your sewing room. That'll get you inspired. You'll find all kinds of projects.
By Annie Bag and 9 Sisters Quilts.
Nice.
A little bit of this and that is what I'm working on playing catch up. That's Beverly. Thank you. Got the garden planted today. Yep, it is that time.
'Tis the season.
Especially when yours was buried under so much snow.
No doubt.
They had like 30.
I think he's trying to get back in.
30 inches of snow.
We were getting our sprinkler system serviced. And so Robert just took off to go talk to the service guy. Life goes on. Sometimes business just doesn't shut down. So quick survey out there. How many of you actually own a TL machine like this one? A TL 2010, TL 18, 2020?
Peggy has one.
Peggy has one. I know Tom has one. It's nice that you don't get that movement in the needle bar with a straight stitch machine that you do on a zigzag machine. Not that, it's going to make a huge amount of difference, but it does make a little bit.
Tom says I love my TL18.
Yeah. It's an awesome machine. We have lots and lots of awesome machines to choose from. And if you are thinking about a long arm and don't want a huge investment, this month Bernina is doing a special on the Q16 on the studio frame, which is a 10-foot frame, and it's a nice frame, and it has a really great price. So if it's something you're thinking about, it's time to come look. So you get a 16-inch throat, and it's well under 10. Okay, halfway done with our flying geese. Get my little tool here. I don't remember if the price was $89 or $99 on that machine.
On the 10-foot frame.
Mm-hmm.
It's
$89.99. So well under $10,000 for a long arm. You just need to have room for it. Okay, I'm going to press these open and then trim off my little tails here. I should have left the iron on to do these because there's so many of them and we get to do this twice, and normally this is really convenient, but doing 16, it might be a little bit faster to do it with the iron.
Everyone's excited because Carrie got all the shipments out.
Yay! Carrie does work really hard for us, and I hope that, she's doing a good job for you. We're very happy to have her, and I know that she takes care of a lot of you out there. For a minute, I thought I had one upside down, but it's not. Maybe we'll make it through this block without having any mistakes. No promises, though. So if I was using just a regular 1/4-inch foot, I wouldn't go back and trim off this tail, but since I'm using this guide, it's just going to catch and it's going to throw my 1/4-inch seam off. So we're just going to have a little clip party here. And I'm going to grab a little sheet from my notes and clip them on that so that I don't have to try and pick up all these little pieces later. Also, look for email probably next week if you are coming to Kansas City Regional Quilt Festival. We will send it out to our customers first. We're going to have Pam Heller, and she is a AccuQuilt guru. She's one of their staff, and she does all of the videos for AccuQuilt. Not all of them, but most of them. And she's going to be here doing a little show and tell, class, and so we have parking enough for 75. So if you want to travel with somebody, that would help too. But we'll send that out too. So that'll be a fun event, and that's going to be on, I don't know the dates right off the top of my head, but it's going to be on the Friday during the Kansas City Regional Quilt Festival. That'll be a lot of fun. And we're going to fire up the margarita machine. That'll be fun. Okay, again, I'm only lining up this end down here for my, I should have trimmed the other side too, for my flying geese unit here. And we got this 16 times again.
Judy says Friday, June 16th.
Friday, June 16th is the day she'll be here. There will be a small fee to sign up, but not a lot. I'm excited for it. And we will have an AccuQuilt booth at the Quilt Festival, so that'll be fun and have some good discounts, but I just love seeing the quilts.
Yes, if it'll be online.
Nope, not going to be online. Sorry, Peggy. How many of you are coming to the Kansas City Regional Quilt Festival? Felt a little bit thick, so I was making sure I didn't have two pieces on there. And the pedal keeps sliding away. I believe these are going faster than the first set.
Got some Pam fans in the chat.
Yeah?
me it's hard to find your water valve at home. Try looking all over the 3 acres. We should be on Facebook Live for us.
I was talking about Pam Heller being here from AccuQuote.
Oh, yeah.
So that email probably, I'm waiting for some graphics from AccuQuilt. And then we'll send it out for the sign up.
Hard to believe 6 weeks from the show.
Oops, almost.
Almost in June. We just got to May. Happy May Day, everybody, by the way.
It's May Day.
At least yesterday was. Mother's Day on the horizon.
Yay! One day a year. How many of you are going to spend Mother's Day sewing for all you moms out there?
Or at least carve yourself out a small piece of time.
Yep. For sure.
Peg said, me. Oh, Kathy said, me.
Yep. That's awesome. Me too.
Well, there's a third me.
So are we set with the city?
Yep.
So we have a fire suppression system and a
Well,
sprinkler
we still have
system.
to do that one, I think.
We still have to do the fire suppression.
Yeah, I think so. Well, we have domestic lines, which is the bathrooms and such. And then we have irrigation system, which is the sprinkler system. And then we have the fire suppression system. So that's all our different little water intricacies. You gotta have them all tested every year. I think they did away with the residential ones here in Olathe. You don't have to have your residential one tested every year.
No, we used to, but not no more.
But commercial, you do. Every restaurant, every building of any kind has to be tested. And it is a small fee.
It's a medium-sized fee. Okay, let's trim these sides off. And
Yeah, Lana, we are
here.
one of the platinum sponsors for the show.
We have 3 classrooms. So we are doing a classroom with Bernina. Is it 570s?
Yeah, one with 770.
A classroom with 770s.
Genome long arm event.
And then
class.
a Genome long arm classroom. Yeah. Boy, this is going to be a tough one. One of my triangles must have been off because I'm going to use it anyway.
Well, marketing just got a task. As she smiles. Hope there are pics of the Quilt Festival afterwards. Yes. We always take pictures at the festival. Hey, Cecilia, how are you tonight? Yep, we're going to be busy. You're right. Always shows a lot of work.
They're exhausting.
People don't understand how much work it is. It's a lot of work. Loading, unloading, boxing, reboxing, making sure you have flooring and
Oh, the flooring makes
people
a
and
huge difference.
teachers and all kinds of good stuff. You have to make sure you have electricity. Task list. Let's see. They can't change her picture. She did. I see. Didn't recognize it. Was that a picture of a note? A musical note or something?
It's too small.
Can't tell.
Okay.
Build it, we will come. Yeah, that's right.
I heard the Paducah show
I
was
appreciate
really well attended. Okay, next step. We're going to follow the instructions on this one because I have kept my foot off many times here. So, looks like 4 of these are going to go together like this. So let's just piece all of those pieces. Is this a 1.5? It's a 2-inch. So I'm trying to think which cube you could do to make these to have a 2 by. How big is it? Nope, no cube. What is that? 3 and 4. Okay, so it looks like they're putting this together in some rows. And so we have in our rows, I don't think it matters, but I'm going to do this. One row, just like this. So let's piece this one first. 1/4 inch. Yep, that's good. One piece in the middle. Like this.
It's going to be a cool block, though.
It is.
Which week is this? 19 or 20?
18.
18.
Week 18. Okay.
12 weeks left.
Yeah. Then we'll have to start thinking about a new program.
Which we promised would be with AccuQuilt
Okay.
on the next one.
So next row is going to look like you're going to make 2 rows like this. And they did rotate this seam the direction that it's showing. And I do have one that's off a little bit, but it's going to stay. I'm not going to redo it. And so we've got these squares, these pretty pink. I love this color.
Yeah, the color is really pretty.
It's got purple in it too.
Yeah.
And these that point in. Okay, let's set these together. Must have made one of my triangles a little bit too big, but I can fudge that amount.
So we need some prayers to go out to Stephanie's husband. He's fighting cancer, and they want for a smooth bone marrow transplant journey. So
All of our prayers are with you.
our prayers are with you, Stephanie, you and your family.
It's a terrible thing to have to go through. Alright, let me grab my instructions again and see if I cut that wrong. 3.5 inch square. Three and a half inches. What do these finish out at? 3.5 inches. Nope, just my sewing. But it's about 1/8 of an inch off, mine is, but I can fudge that and make it work. So, hopefully yours at home are better than mine, but 1/8 of an inch I can deal with. Okay. And then let's just go ahead and attach it. It's going to be a wrinkly block. This is going to take some...
It's going to be a wrinkle block.
It is. It's going to be a wrinkle block. And I might have to trim this down a little bit and add a border to mine. So hopefully you do better with your cutting and sewing than I did here.
Just double checking.
No, they're both 3.5 inch squares, but I don't know how we're off by so much. Gotta flip this over and work that in. I shall see. I'll make it work. Okay, there is my wrinkly piece. But I don't know why we're off so much on these. These were supposed to be 2. I know why. They're not 2. They're 2.5. F. 2.5. Okay.
So you just need to lop off a little
That's all I needed was just a little
trim,
trim.
little haircut.
Yeah. And a ruler to do that. Somebody is
Guy.
2 by 3.5. Okay, I did 2.5 by 3.5.
Real pretty show and tell that got lined up here for the
Yeah,
viewers.
we have those as kits.
Yeah,
Not kits, it's a panel.
it's a pretty cool panel.
It's a beautiful panel. And we're almost out of them. We have 4 left, and I wanted to give everyone an opportunity to see it and get a chance at it because...
Always first on the live show.
There we go. Much better. Okay. Still going to need some steam to make this block lay flat. But that's okay. It goes that way. That I can make work.
And you got to sew today.
I did. I've been on the phone all day long. I did get some stuff finished though. Maybe. Some of them are still up in the air.
Get out the Laura Star, yes. Some steam time.
You are not kidding, and that is exactly what I'm going to do.
We have it on?
No, it's not on, but I'll do it later.
Hey, Camelia, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Okay, so then we have...
Melissa, how are you doing tonight? Yes, Laura Star, game changer.
Yeah, if you haven't tried it out, come in the store or, go into your local store if you're not near us and try it out because I have one at home and I will not go back.
Great product.
It is.
And the lift is pretty easy to carry around. Then you can have your, smart eye, smart you. At your house. If you're just joining the show, it is week, what'd you say? 18 of the sew along. The pattern is free to download on the website.
Although it's not up there right now, it will be up there after we finish here tonight. Okay, just gonna leave
Doing
that.
good, counting down the days left in school. Yeah, that's coming up quick too, isn't it?
And so then we need 2 rows like this, points in.
Yep, there it's starting to show that star look.
With the correctly sized piece.
How many days left of school for you, Melissa? Three graduating, yeah. I think I've got a couple cousins that are graduating this year, too. One this month, here in a couple weeks, I think.
My foot keeps sliding.
Time for a break from the students.
Oh, yeah.
Understood. 14 days left. Wow, it's coming quick.
Lake season. And it came unthreaded. Did we replace the needle threader on this one? I'm going to find out.
I don't know that it was that one.
Ah, we did. There's one of our pieces. Let's just sew the other one since we're already here. And make sure our points are facing the right way. Because so far, I'm doing pretty good. I think that show is back. The No Whammy show.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. So, question for everybody. Do you want to do a sampler quilt like this one for our next project with AccuQuilt, or what would you like to see? Okay, let's attach this. We are close to being done. Any answers yet?
One vote for a sampler.
One vote for a sampler? Okay.
Oh, that would be nice. Get the pontoon out, do a little fishing. Those are grandkids graduating. Peggy. Yep. One vote for the sampler so far. Get your votes in.
So we've already done an Amish sampler.
Cindy says sampler. Janice says sampler. The samplers are rolling in. They like the samplers.
I do too. Especially for quilt patterns, because you get so many patterns.
Beverly said no sampler, so we got one vote. Somebody said, what else is there?
Beverly, you're going to have to recruit some people over to your side.
What
You might already be outnumbered.
a sampler. What are their other choices?
You could do a short project and do like a table runner or a wall hanging.
Cube sampler, Peggy said.
Medallion quilt. Log cabins are too easy. You can't do one of those. But I could show you how to cut one out. I think we already did that though.
Yeah, we did a show on cutting the log cabin out, right?
Okay. With some steam.
Steam a seam?
No, not steam. just plain old steam. This is going to be perfect. So there's our block for this week.
It is pretty.
That's a pretty block.
Yeah.
That's us for tonight. Thank you for joining us, and have a great week. We will see you next Tuesday.